so many familiar faces, and welcome if you're new. I'm Adriane, and I also have a migraine and haven't been nursing a migraine attack today, so I'm with you if you're also experiencing the same today. But yoga always helps me feel better, and so I'm honored to be able to practice with you, and I hope you get some relief as well. Today's class is going to be about helping you breathe more easily. Many of us at this spring-like transition are feeling challenged with the barometric pressure, with allergies, and so many of my clients are also feeling challenged, and so this class will help you work on breathing more deeply, help you expand the ribs, and that said, you can do everything either on your chair or on the mat, and I'll show both options for you guys, and I'll be kind of going back and forth. So let's begin. Can you hear me okay? Adriane? Thank you guys. All right, you can start in your chair, or if you want to start on your mat, I usually have a little bit of a folded blanket, but either one is fine. And getting centered, if you're on your chair, you can also wiggle side to side and forward and back. And if you're on the chair, you want to not necessarily be all the way back unless you need that support, but feel grounded in your feet. You can roll the shoulders back and down a few rounds. And then when you're feeling balanced in your seat, close the eyes or pick something to stare at out in the distance. And let's connect with our internal state right now. Letting the outside world fade away. Connecting with how you are feeling today. Be honest and truthful. How is your body? What hurts? What doesn't hurt? How are your emotions? How is your energy level? How are your thoughts? Are they fast or slow? And welcoming everything, whether it feels positive or negative, letting it be as it is in this moment. And then turn your attention to how you would like to be feeling right now. You know, that's slightly different than your present moment experience. So we're going to turn that desire into an intention for your practice. Perhaps you want to feel relaxed. Perhaps you want to feel more at ease. You want to feel calm. You want to feel open. And turn that into a present moment statement. I am relaxed. I am calm. And we'll revisit that throughout the class. And then open up the eyes if they're closed, and we'll come into some movement with the breath. So we're inhaling, opening the arms out to the sides, and then exhale, round the spine, and kind of give yourself like a big beach ball hug here, like you're hugging a beach ball. Inhale, open up, and then exhale, round, pull it in. Inhale, open any amount. You can do this equally in the chair. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open. Maybe looking up. Exhale, round, looking down. And then one more like that. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Good. And then let your hands rest on your thighs. If you're on your mat, you're welcome to stay there. You're welcome to stay in your chair. And then let's do some intentional pranayama, which is the breath practices of yoga. So this is called Dirga Pranayama, and it's most similar to just like a diaphragmatic breath. So you can close your eyes or look at me, but we'll start with actually just bringing your hand, one hand or two hands, to the belly. And we're just going to feel the breath. When you take that deep inhale, letting the breath come down into the lower lobes of the lungs, letting that diaphragm move down, which pushes the belly out. And then as you exhale, let that just be natural and relaxed. So inhaling, feeling the belly expand as that diaphragm's pushing out. Exhale, bring it in and let it go. And we'll do a few more like that. Know that with any of the pranayama, if you want to come to your natural breath and take a break, you absolutely have permission to do so. Let's take one more full breath, feeling the belly, expand, and then naturally let it deflate. So now bring your hand to your ribs, however it feels good and comfortable to bring those hands to the rib cage now. So now we're going to feel the breath all the way up into the ribs. So as you breathe in, notice the belly and the ribs expand slightly, and then naturally let it go on exhale. Inhale, open belly and ribs. Exhale, deflate. Inhale, belly and ribs, and exhale, deflate. And now, one hand to the chest. Now we're going to direct it from the belly, the ribs, all the way up into the chest on inhale, and then exhale, let it flow out. So hands on your heart or chest, and then breathing from the belly, ribs, chest lifts slightly, and then exhale, naturally let it go. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, let it go. Do 2 more rounds on your own, knowing that you can take whatever pace feels good. You finish your last exhale, let your hands relax, and then take a moment to feel into any subtle energy shifts. The Dirga breath helps to just warm up our muscles for breathing fully and can help to calm and relax the mind within just a few minutes. Okay, opening the eyes if they're closed. So to help with any sinus pressure and head pain, we'll do a practice where you can face the chair, and if you're in your chair, you're going to be like this, where you can bring your hands to your elbow and then bring the prayer hands to the point in between your brow. And if you're on the mat, we're going to use the chair as a bit of a acupressure point. And I like to have a little bit of cushion depending on what your chair's like. But basically we're going to massage. This is like a pressure point in between the brow, and just roll around on it, massage, maybe make little circles. If it doesn't feel good, lighten up. You can use your fingers to massage. There's lots of options. So we'll start on the mat option. I'm just crossing the legs and then letting myself fold forward. And then at the edge of the chair, just slowly rocking side to side. Maybe circling it on that area. And in my chair, folding forward with my hands right at that third eye, between the brow center, and I can kind of rock side to side a little bit. If it feels too much, switch it up. just give yourself a gentle face massage. This is for you. So there's always options to do what feels good. Okay, make one more shift side to side on that pressure point. And then if you're in your chair, we're going to do a forward fold here. So you're welcome to let your head relax if that feels good. You can keep supporting your hands. You could do your hands under your chin, but we're just coming into a forward fold. Focus down on the mat. You can extend your legs out under the chair and relax your forehead to the chair. You can also do that with your feet together if you want more of a hip opener. So wherever you're at, folding forward any amount. And then reconnect with the breath, that deep belly, ribs, and chest breath. You can also add in your intention. I am calm, I'm relaxed, whatever it was for you, as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Let's take one more full breath in and out wherever you're at. And then slowly come up, right? And I'll show the mat version of cat and cow, and then I'll show you guys your chair version. So if you know you like to pad your knees, go ahead and put a blanket under your knees. 5 rounds of cat and cow, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, you'll lift the heart and tailbone, and exhale, round the spine. You know what to do, keep going. For my chair people, hands are on the thighs, and same deal. We're inhaling, lifting the heart. Exhale, round the spine, pull it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more like that. Good. And then for people in the chair, keep your hands on your thighs. We're going to do some thread the needle, and I'll show how to do it on the mat. But if you already know where I'm going, go ahead. You'll take your right arm up and reach, maybe look up. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your right hand underneath your left and reach through. So you're not resting down yet. We're going to inhale, open, and then exhale, go under. So keep on going if you're in the chair. If you're trying to figure that out on the mat, right arm lifts and under without resting the shoulder down. Inhale up and under. Let's all do one more together. And then as you come under, this time everyone gets to land the right shoulder down on the mat or on your legs, so that you're getting this shoulder opener. You can try, if you're on your mat, reaching left hand straight ahead to the top of the mat. Mat folks, hang out there. Chair folks, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm laying my whole arm on my legs. And then everybody inhale, slowly come back out. And let's switch it up. So the left arm is going to reach for the sky, and then left arm comes under and through. Inhale up, exhale through. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more rounds. Next time you pull through, everybody land the left shoulder down. So now you're resting your whole arm, left arm on the floor or on your legs. You're on your mat. You can try to reach your right hand ahead of you. I'm getting a little pretzel twist going on. Keep that full breath through the belly, ribs, and chest. And then let's unwind here. Come back to a more neutral position. And whatever feels good, if you need to roll the shoulders a few times, if you need to just shake it out, maybe pull the shoulders back. And then I'll show you where we're going next with some Cobra Rolls. And I'll show mat first and then chair. So if you're on your mat, you're going to come flat down on your belly. Your hands are underneath the shoulders. And keeping your elbows bent as you breathe in, you'll press the backs of the feet down and then lift your head any amount. Maybe your heart comes up any amount and the elbows are bent. And then exhale, you're going to roll back down. Inhale, press tops of the feet, head and heart lift. And exhale, come down again. So mat people, keep flowing through that. In the chair, same thing, hands on the thighs, but you can kind of come flat. And then inhale it up. And exhale it flat again. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, flatten it out. Everybody, one more. And then rest. If you're on your mat, you can stack your hands under your head. If you're on your chair, sit upright. And now let's do some Sphinx. So in the chair, what that will look like is our elbows are going to be right under the shoulders. I know it's kind of hard to see with my clothes, but we're working towards a straight line there, and I'm kind of pretending my hands are flat, like the Sphinx of Egypt here, pulling the heart through. So working arms slightly and opening the heart. And then if you're on your mat, same idea, where your elbows are underneath your shoulders and your hands are shoulder distant apart. And this is a yin stretch, so it's meant to be passive. You don't need to put a lot of effort into it. And you can always adjust if it feels like too much on your low back. You can scoot your elbows forward. You can diagonal the arms more. Taking a few moments, coming back to your intention for yourself, how you want to feel. And then everybody, one more full breath in. And then exhale. Let's come on down. Maybe stack your hands and let your head rest. Let's push on up to a seated position. And if you're in your chair, you're good to go. Otherwise, if you're on your mat, you can experiment with how you sit. Either you can do a thunderbolt pose, which basically you're sitting on your heels, or if you want to just come here, that's fine too. The legs don't matter a ton. And if you're in your chair, you're good. So we're going to do some practice with eagle arms, which is going to help relax the shoulders, stretch them out. So for eagle arms, everybody, you're gonna take your arms out to a T, and then let's take right arm under, and start by just giving yourself a hug. So your hands are on your shoulders here, and one step could just be lifting the elbows so they're at about shoulder height. That might be plenty of activation there through the shoulders. If you want to go for more, then you lift the forearms, palms touch. Sending your breath into wherever you're feeling it. And then we're going to add a little bit more movement and breath to this. So as you inhale, you'll lift the elbows slightly. And then exhale, you can round the spine slightly. So it's not huge, but adding a little bit more movement to this. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, rounding. Inhale, lift the shoulders and elbows, excuse me. Exhale, down. One more like that. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, down. Now come back to neutral. Keep the little twist of the arms, and we'll add a neck stretch. So relax left ear to left shoulder. Letting it all go. Maybe sigh it out the mouth. And draw the chin forward an inch or two. See if you can get another stretch through the neck. And then slowly bring your head back to center and unwind that. Wiggle it out, shake it out. We got to go on the other side now. So arms come out to a T, and then the left hand under this time. Maybe just give yourself a hug. You can work on lifting the elbows towards shoulder height, and that can be plenty, or reaching palms together. And then let's breathe and get a little more movement with the spine here. So you'll lift the elbows slightly up, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And one more like that. And come back to neutral. This time, our right ear comes to the right shoulder. Let it go. And then draw the chin about an inch or so more forward. And then slowly bring it back to center and slowly take those arms out again. We've done a lot of work in the shoulders. So take some time to unwind from that, what feels good. Okay, before we come down for Shavasana, let's do one more cleansing breath, and wherever feels more comfortable to sit, go there. We'll work on our alternate nostril breath. So this is a nice calming and balancing pranayama. And I'll be using my right hand, so make sure you're also using your right hand, because the thumb will close your right nostril and your ring finger will close your left nostril. So it's like those two peace fingers folding in, and we're going to balance both sides, breathing from one side to the other. So I'll guide you through this. Closing off the right nostril, Breathe in through the left. Close both. And then open the right. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close both. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close. Exhale, left. Do one more with me. Inhale, left. Close both. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close both. Exhale, left. And see if you can do one more on your own. Inhale, left to start. When you finish, exhaling through the left, head to your hand settle. You need to grab a tissue, do that. It's a nice way to kind of cleanse a stuffy nose. And then feel in. Return to your intention for yourself. And see if that's developed at all, even in this short time together. Are you feeling more calm, relaxed, at ease? Let that energy that kind of shaken up throughout our class, feel it swirl around, feel more spacious. And then open those eyes if they're closed. And I know we got a few minutes late start, but I'll let you relax for 5 minutes. And know if you need to head out now, that's fine too. But we'll relax in Shavasana on the floor. And if you'd rather stay seated, and you're welcome to close your eyes and kind of lean back. That's an option as well in your chair. So everybody, if you want to come down to your mat, you can grab a pillow, a folded blanket for your head. And gently, mindfully, come on down. Keep your knees bent to start, and then unwind one leg out at a time, as wide as the mat. Arms open so you've got space under your arms. And let yourself be a dead weight here. Whatever has been weighing you down, put it to the side. Let it all go. Resting in this luscious time of non-doing. Just being, resting. If your mind wanders to what you need to do later, bring it back to your intention for yourself. Have that be a mantra to remind you of your true essence. to hang out here longer, you are absolutely welcome to, and I encourage you to if you have the time. But if you need to get moving towards the rest of your evening, let's bend both legs and slowly roll to one side. And then push yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands to the heart and repeat your intention to yourself one last time. Observing how you feel now. How does your body feel? Your emotions, energy, and your thoughts. And let's all bow to each other. Welcome and thank you. I'm wishing you a big holiday weekend. Happy Passover, happy Easter. And reach out anytime. Join my Facebook group if you're not there.
Thank you, Adriane. There are a couple people in the chat that said thank you. Debbie said relaxing as always.
So to have you guys here. Shirley and Connie and Debbie and Barbara.
And then I just put in the chat the link to our social series. If people aren't aware, we have an excellent series going on. About once every 2 months, we have a different social event. And the last one was the Dizzy Cook, and we made the most delicious cake I think I've ever made in my life. So you can check the replay of that on our YouTube channel. But the next one is actually going to be, I'm actually going to be hosting it. It's going to be a tour of the sculpture studio where I work. And you have a chance to make something yourself as well. And then I think there's a garden one after that. So check that out. But thank you so much, Adriane. That was wonderful. Oh, we can't hear you.
Thank you, and thank you, Elizabeth. I hope you feel a little better.